It'd be nice to meet this boss of yours sometime and thank her. Shall I call her? She'd be glad to know you're okay. Oh no, I shouldn't pester her that way. And besides, it's getting late and I don't want to abuse your generosity. You can ask for another one, although I don't know how much alcohol you can handle. I think I can handle another drink. One Brandtini, please. I knew you'd come around on the Brandtini eventually. Now we just gotta sell her on the Appletini. Alright. I'm gonna remember no drink ever. I'm gonna have to look at every drink for all time. All aged and mixed. Bam, here you go. Yep, this seems like the stuff. Cheers! Hey Joe, was this job like a lifelong dream or something? Not really, it just kinda happened. One thing led to another and bam, bartending. Do you regret not fulfilling a dream? The only dream I can remember being passionate about was buying a Model Warrior Julianne arcade machine. Can't say I've given up on that one yet, but alas, adult stuff needs to be paid for first. You've never had a dream you wanted to chase? Not really. I mean, most of my dreams have been silly things or childish dreams. Childish dreams. Having a room where every piece of furniture talks, being a model warrior. Oh, childish dreams, yeah. I remember. I wanted to live in a koi pond when I was 7. So I did. The fish seemed to be having a blast to me. I mean, I'm thinking about a koi fish right now, and they look kind of sad to me in my mind's eye. So no dreams? None that I felt particularly motivated to chase, no. I mean, I'm fascinated by AIs, but I just couldn't find it in me to study that. So I picked something I found nice and moved on. And somewhere along the way, I became a bartender. I see. Finally! Those dogs left a mess I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. I mean, how the hell did they throw toilet paper out the window? Oh, a client. Good night, ma'am. M'lady. Jill, I'm gonna leave early. I need to take care of the smell clinging to my body. Sure. Who is he? A ghost. Nobody you should worry about. I heard that. I got him figured out already. Why are you asking all those questions? Because now that I think about it, I don't really have a dream job or anything like that. I think we idealize the idea of a dream job too much. Not everyone walks around with a clear idea of what they want in life. Some take a liking to a job, others find it after many failed attempts. Sometimes life takes an unexpected turn, and then that makes you change your plans. What I mean is, don't worry too much about it. Maybe you're right. Well, I'm gonna take my leave now. Thank you for everything. Please, thank your boss on my behalf. Bye. Thank you and come again. And that's it. Are we done for the night? Seems like it. Where's Gil? And where's the girl that was here? Gil cleaned the bathroom and left because he stank. He really did. Kim woke up, had a couple drinks, and left. Oh, so she's called Kim. How did she look to you? How was she? She was freaked out when she first woke up, but she managed to calm down. Are you worried about her? Wouldn't you be? I don't know. The fact that you responded like that means probably not. Hey boss, do you feel like calling you boss is too impersonal? Too impersonal? Huh? Not really, no. It's not like you call me that because I'm a stranger, just out of habit. Anyway, you're free to go after you finish washing up the glasses. Let me transfer you today's payment. Maybe I'll give Gil a small bonus for dealing with the bathroom. Total earnings, drinks total, mistakes 0, commission 30%. Whoa. How many in tips? 750. Whoa. Damn. People tip generously down in the slums. Flawless service bonus. Here's an extra for helping that girl calm down. Excellent. Not bad for a day's work. We'll automatically renew on 17th. Make sure you have 800 in your account by then. So, not long from now. Alright. Let's go to the shop. What's over here? Cute clay houses, Maneki Neko. Assorted cartridges. Oh, okay. There we go. Bam! We're living dangerously now. Where, there, is that it? Whatever. Mickey Concert 2, let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin, so what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now, we haven't heard of Alice in a while, I'm thinking, I also hear remember about a terrorist attack next week, alright, let's tuck that one away in our minds. Don't scare me away with that stuff, please, I have enough as it is. Lol, we're going to be attacked, and it will be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? This is my first time reading about them. Lurk more, new fag, wow. She normally leaves a funny ASCII drawing and a message about him going happy about his birthday. Sounds lame as fuck. Why is it Alice? This thread is closed. Alright. Local woman. Whoa. Oh, we can actually, like, look at these things. I didn't know. Local woman, local hero. This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at the Artemis Wheel Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped off without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch them mid-air and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. 70% of our readers consider shrimp ramen to be disgusting. Oh, fascinating. I don't care enough to read that one, but if you want to, feel free. Maybe a dog. Don't trust this dog. Don't trust a dog that is doing a Johnny Depp impression. A dog for receiving brain enhancements that are capable of learning a new human species. One a gifted dog. Brilliance programming. Well, maybe. Okay, sure. Good talk. Save and load. Wednesday, December 14th. Evening. Hey, Jill. Good to see you've become a robot. Boah. That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss, what are you doing with that helmet? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her on account of a nuclear bomb going off in the street. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count. Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? If you know what I mean. I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Don't think. Feel. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it because it's sick radical. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable, and cool, and comfortable, and cool, and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. Yeah, the traffic was, exploded is what he was gonna say. Don't run, you have work to do. I'm not going back to Hong Kong. Hong Kong? Chief. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, where now? Nothing, never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Are you all set? Yep. Alright. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Brat, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. You got them photos yet, maybe? Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? Bam. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. It's easy to remember you're regular because you're one of 3 customers I've seen. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me like the first high schooler with a car. Hold on, what does that mean? I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday, too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing at a concert later tonight. Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilum's sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilum, then? Yes, one of those new fancy king-class CH-1A models. I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hey you, the guy with a John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? Oh, look at this convenient context coming mere minutes later. I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. My. That's awfully specific. You wouldn't happen to be hiding the pictures of Spider-Man back there, would you? Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? I mean, everything about you screams rebellion. 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong talking with some investors when those damned riots broke out. Seriously though, did they really think the laws that they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. Oh fuck, it's Deus Ex. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation like that, you're doomed. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was installing fear in the public, instilling fear. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in their plans. Probably seen The Matrix. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where... On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Heh, scholarship, that's no mean feat, brat. Well, I guess even without the scholarship there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of, a darker, edgier time in my life. You'd be surprised at how easy Chinese can be. Uh-huh. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. Hamlet, what are you doing, sir? And there he goes. Alright. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. Just put a bag on his head, honestly. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, well... I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Tangerine? Canta what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. How I got there, how I got back, what the deal was, I don't know. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship might serve me a Mars blast too, right? Sure, on it. Okay, Mars blast 2. Bam. It kind of looks like a flip cell phone. Here. Alright, I guess I'll believe your story. Right. Hey kid, I got wasted yesterday, so there's a certain protocol here. Would you mind telling me if I said anything someone could use against me in a court of law? Unless complaining about your investors can be used as a legal weapon, I don't believe so. Oh good, fuck those sons of bitches. What did I tell you? How they wanted unreasonable stuff, how they feel like they have more power than you and all that. Oh yeah, I recall something like that. But then again, it seems to be something I say a lot when drunk. That and racial slurs in German. German? Yes, my thoughts exactly. But let me tell you something. There are people worse than your investors. Who? Your clients. Excuse me? Your readers. If you think clients are always right, then you're wrong. Unless I'm the client, that is. Alright? We live in an era where PR is the first and only word in everything. You can sell the shittiest of stuff and people will buy it if you're the apple of their eye. True enough. But one fucking mistake and it's over for you. Also true enough. You're suddenly a criminal to them. No chance of appeal. Gods forbid if they catch you something God forbid if they ever catch you saying something out of context. That still wasn't correct, but it's okay. A month ago, we had to clarify that we were talking about the animal in an article saying, oh god, excuse me, cougars in nearby forests. All because we got a pack of 40-year-old diverse soccer moms crying about hurt feelings. They were having picnic parties in the same forests, and we thought we were writing about them. God, I hope at least one of them gets eaten by their damned namesake. Oof, that's a bit rude, man. Yeah, it's funny when somebody else hears it, but the smell of rosy perfume still makes my blood boil. Nowadays, nobody can take a joke. They're always out for blood. You can't win. You will always offend someone. The internet has raised a generation of babies, you are correct. And while some take it graciously, many just love feeling insulted. They relish the thought of ganging up against something. And those hypersensitive bastards are your clients. They're the ones you have to target. I run a goddamn newspaper. The whole point is to present news in the most neutral way possible. Sometimes. Being offended by a newspaper is like being angry at the mirror, except that it's actually not very much like that at all. Sure, let's go with that. I mean, it's not like he's totally wrong. See? She gets it. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. Really? I just finished an interview and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. What day is it today? Whatever. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some reason she just didn't, rather. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating. Did you have to pay or something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. The lead actor of Night of the ID Snatcher's name was... oh, I can almost remember it. Bitter. Let's go with a good old Grizzly Temple. Here you go. Yeah, this works just fine. Man, that gal's producer was angry as fuck. Trying to negotiate with him was a hassle. I've had less problems dealing with SoCal Justice Warriors. Who? SoCal Justice Warriors, that mafia vigilante group that runs around solving crimes in swimsuits. Pardon me? Oh yeah, those artificially blonde, artificially tanned folks with big blunt objects. Man, just imagining this vigilante force is quite interesting. That's a mental image that'll stay with me for a while. They're an interesting group, you know? Sound it. They only accept people born or raised in Southern California and go through hellish training on a daily basis. Endless application of fake tan, endless bleaching of hair. It's amazing they have any hair on their body anymore, I tell you. They have to. No normal person can run around in swimsuits in this cold weather. They have an interesting view on the world and how it works, but they're pretty sensitive too. Too many outlets have insulted them in the past, so they are trigger-happy against defamation. I've had a dozen guys in Speedos talking to me about some news while flaunting their bags of batteries. If you know what I mean. And they were still more polite than that producer guy. Think about it, watching a banana hammock move at the same time as a bag of batteries was more pleasant. I'm pretty sure there's a banana hammock and bag of batteries audience somewhere, though. Well, I'm out. Oh, sorry for offending you. Please come again. Yeah. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill. I think I have a problem. The helmet won't come off. Don't tell me. Yep, I knew it. Figured it out.